So what if I told you I knew a trader that made 20K a month in the market? You'd probably want to follow him, right? Well, in today's episode of the Trading Coach Podcast, I'm going to share with you an interview with one of the traders on our platform who took this route when he first started trading, learned some very valuable lessons, and now is going about resetting and restarting his trading, going down the right path.
Some of my thoughts. You recommended a trading psychology book, which I am really appreciating. In the past couple of years, I've been into mindfulness. I'm a career salesperson. I sell software, but it's a means to an end. Always been entrepreneurial, had some real estate, did some multi-level marketing, et cetera, and dabbled unsuccessfully in Forex for the past year or two. Took about a month sabbatical 2 months ago and back refocused, energetic, looking at doing two things. Getting an edge in trading and then following that plan.
Awesome. So the trading psychology book, was it your daily trading coach?
Yeah, the 101 lessons. Loving it. Right
amazing,
up my alley.
hey? Yeah, it's a great book. Great book.
Really appreciate you recommending it.
Oh, anytime. Yeah, I'll always share what I think's valuable, and that definitely is a great book.
And what's good for me, Jason, is like a 5-page chapter. That's really good.
Yeah.
That kicks in.
Yeah, really digestible. Yeah, for sure. So tell us what you're working on at the moment. Like, where are you at with your trading now?
Great question. Putting together what I'd call a plan. I'm doing some paper trading. Haven't quite get into the back testing. I'm settling in on what I'm going to call a pullback strategy.
Right.
Because during the daytime, I sit here and sell software in front of my computer. The 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 5 p.m. windows are good because I'm an early bird. I'm also going to get up at 5 a.m. So I start my day every day at 4 a.m. I have about an hour of meditation, get the energy flowing, can hit the charts at 5. Just looking at, I don't know whether it was you or Akil was recently talking about the reticular activating system. I'm looking for those pullbacks, looking for an engulfing candle, just focused and zoned in on that. And then I'll hit the paper trade. I'll evaluate it or so in a month. But trying to digest a lot of information, but focus. The elephant's eating one bite at a time. So I just want to perfect something, feel comfortable, build some confidence. I've lost quite a bit of money in the past 2 years gambling in the Forex market, doubling down. No plan, no rhyme, no reason. You name the mistakes, I made them. But now I'm back excited because that's just part of my story that I'll be telling in 2 years when I retire on February 2nd, 2025.
Amazing. Excellent. So what's the what would you say is the biggest struggle? I know you say you're gambling, like you're basically just trading without a plan. What is your weak spot? What's your kryptonite, would you say?
I would say it was my best friend. John O'Rourke introduced me to Forex trading. And John's been a successful business person. But like any athletic or anything, John had a different plan than I did. John was making, $20,000 a month trading Forex. But he threw $1 million into an account and he could make 20 grand a month situation. I throw 100,000 into account. I can't follow the same principles. I was so naive. I didn't know that. So John would just double down. He'd lose 75 pips. He would just go in for a half a lot. When that was down to 200 pips, he would go in for 2 lots. So I unfortunately followed John because I love him. I trust him. But just because it was right for him didn't make it.
But he's a totally different person to you, right?
I just found that out a couple of nights ago when I was talking to him. He doesn't have a plan. He doesn't use stops. He's finally realizing some of these things that he's been doing that are running out of steam, and maybe he doesn't know as much about trading. But anyway, so that's kind of where I was, Darren. Jason, I realized I made mistakes, cut the losses, end the trading. Let's regroup.
Amazing. Yeah. I mean, it's such a realization that we're not all the same, particularly when just because someone can trade a certain way doesn't mean that you can trade a certain way. One of my good friends, he's very much like, he doesn't believe that you have to test systems because his personality doesn't need to. Like, he's just happy taking big swings and for most people can't replicate that. So you have to learn the other parts of it. And so at least you learn fairly quickly. I know you've been doing it for a year, but you're in the right, you're definitely on the right track now. So what's the plan for the rest of the, like, we don't have much of this year left, but where do you want to be in like 2023, hitting the ground running kind of thing? What do you want to have done?
Pick a pair. I'm thinking it'll be the Euro USD because I'm up at 5 a.m. So great one to start. Yep. Don't mind getting up at 2:30 if I have to catch the UK market. But if we started at 5 o'clock, do as much paper trading and back testing as I can. I'm pretty goal orientated, but I don't need to start live trading on January 2nd just to check a box. If I'm not ready, and the proof will be in the back testing, then I won't do it. Again, back to the psychology of that book, the visualization and just knowing, I can get the body shaking, hidden clicks on trades that cost me $10,000, $20,000. So I'll know whether I'm ready or not. It's just I have a week of holiday between Christmas and New Year's, and I'll spend 40 hours doing what I need to do to learn with a goal of being ready January 2nd, Jason. Yeah,
cool. Excellent. So is there anything that could potentially get in your way leading up to that? You're gonna
there's always a self-sabotage, which I think was talked about in a chapter of the book yesterday. Yeah. Short answer is just only Brendan and his mind can get in
That's
the
great.
way.
I love that.
But if I'm aware of that, I do a lot of meditation, breathing, praying, that type of stuff. I can say, oh, there's that greedy Brendan wanted to go in for a full lot. So only self-sabotage. But I think if I have a plan and I follow that plan, I execute on it, take the emotion out, I'm going to make mistakes because I'm human, but I will treat it like a business. And at the end of the day, I'll look and say, I didn't hit the decimal point there, or that was not, it looked like a cipher pattern, but it wasn't.
Yeah, right. Awesome. So what's the plan for going? Are you going to go live? Are you going live? Are you going to when would you like to go live professionally by? Is there a date in mind, or are you just going
January 2nd's a date, but quite honestly,
right. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
I haven't spent enough time in trading view to really master the nuances of trading view. And one of the mistakes I made in the past was going live with a new application or system that I wasn't an expert in. And you're more like, that's where you can make those human errors by, did I hit sell when I meant to buy?
Yeah, right.
So I still need to master trading view. There's still a lot of work to be done. I'm looking around for a calendar. I think it's the 9th of the month, but I've got about 3-4 weeks that I'm willing to commit probably 100 hours during that time to go live on January 1st.
Amazing. Awesome. Well, look, what I'd love to do is catch up with you again in at the end of January. That would be good. This is an accountability session after all, right? So, it's not all chit chat. You've opened up, and look, it doesn't matter if you're not where you say you're going to be by the end of January, but the point is, that's in the diary. We're going to catch up, see where you're at, see what's happening, why you're not there, or how well it's going, and just keep the momentum going, because I'm invested into your future as well. I can't wait to hear how it goes for you.
Thank you, Jason.
Amazing. Excellent. We'll book in for the end of January and we'll catch up again then. And if I don't speak to you before Christmas, have a great Christmas. Thanks for coming on.
Cheers.
Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Again, we do these accountability sessions each Friday on the platform. It's a great chance for us to really get to know the traders that we're working with. It's also a chance for them to kind of put themselves out there, make themselves vulnerable, and really hold themselves accountable, not just with themselves, not just with the coaches, but with the community of traders on the platform. If you're interested in joining the Tier 1 trading community, you can do so, www.tier1trading.com. I recommend getting started with the 14-day risk-free trial membership. That way you can get on the platform, you can try some stuff out, you can network with the community, and make sure it's the right choice for you before making any type of commitment. That's www.tier1trading.com.